I'm David, and welcome to The Step, the show where we don't just tell you the news, we rip it apart, hold it up to the light, and ask, does this look like total BS to you too? Today's story is a perfect example of how the media shapes what you see and how you feel about it. Fox News takes us on an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Guantanamo Bay's migrant facility. But wait, there's a problem. You're not actually seeing anything. And this is how they do it. They give the audience, you, a feeling of access, plant some patriotic imagery, throw in some tough-sounding questions for credibility, and by the end, you trust what they're telling you, even if they showed you absolutely nothing, zero zilch.
It's 7:30 a.m. and we just arrived at Joint Base Andrews, right outside of Washington, D.C. You may hear the whirring of the government jet in the background.
We're at Joint Base Andrews, home of Air Force One, the president's plane. Top military ops, very serious business. And Fox wants you to feel like you're right there with them. This isn't just a story, an experience. That's it for you, the viewer.
Everybody knows there are flights of illegal immigrants arriving on a regular basis. That is the administration's decision as a way station before they are returned home. President Trump says he wants thousands of illegals to pass through Gitmo, try to speed up the process, but there are only a few hundred beds.
Oh, and looky here. Here's our Secretary of Defense. No suit, no tie, no drinky drink. Just a regular guy, because that makes you feel at ease. It's a trust-building exercise. Hey, I'm just like you. I wouldn't lie to you. But remember, the best salesmen aren't the ones actually wearing suits. They're the ones who make you feel comfortable enough to believe everything that they tell you.
And right now, you'll see one by one, the illegal aliens will come off. They are shackled.
Very large plane, but why? People watch and be like, why such a big plane? Why not a small plane?
There's at least one ICE personnel for each one of them.
There are 9 high-value detainees.
Fox has spent years talking about migrant waves and invasions. But this is a big security operation for 9 migrants? Come on, folks. They frame this like it's a major national security event. But again, it's not about facts. It's about the feeling of watching America handle its business.
What's your message to the cartels? They're watching all this. What's your message to them?
Oh, well, my message has been from the beginning, we're taking nothing off the table.
Does that mean you're ruling out potential strikes inside of Mexico on fentanyl labs where we know they exist and we know where they exist?
No, I don't think I ruled anything out. Anything's on the table. The commander...
Oh, and here it is, the seed planting. They throw out this line about, hey, we'll have to go to Mexico if we have to follow the migrant crisis. Now, why does that actually matter and why are they asking that? Because they're prepping their audience for a new narrative that's about to emerge. The U.S. might have to invade Mexico to fight the cartels. Uh-oh, folks. Drones in Sinaloa.
We moved our interview into the Joint Ops Center.
Let's note something here, and let's not forget that these two know each other because they used to be co-workers. And this is the part where Fox is supposed to look like they're asking those tough questions. But why? Well, just a few days before this, the Washington Post published a report exposing the inhumane conditions migrants were facing at Guantanamo Bay. So Fox, they need to be Fox-like and have a counter-narrative.
Just in time for your visit here, the Washington Post has a hit piece out on this entire operation. They're basically saying that 3 of the detainees that were transported out of here last week were, not criminal offenders. They were run-of-the-mill illegal aliens, and they complained of inhumane conditions. They complained of mistreatment, isolation. Your response to that?
That article is BS.
Okay, so we've flown all the way to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, watched the plane land, had a whole interview with Secretary of Defense, and we still haven't seen any migrants in the place where they're actually going to be living. Not one. Instead, they just show us the building, and that's it. No migrants sleeping, no meals being served, no people. Because, again, showing nothing is better than showing the truth. And then, just to wrap it up, here comes a senator to tell you, nothing to see here, everything's fine, folks. Because why prove anything when you can just have a politician say it's all good? So let's recap. Fox News took a government-approved PR tour filmed a high production patriotic experience, made sure the audience felt included and trusting, and by the end, you still haven't seen anything. And that's the point. This wasn't about transparency, it was about perception. It wasn't about truth, it was about trust. And most importantly, it wasn't about getting you to think, it was about getting you to feel. And that is the spin. If you like this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, and let's keep exposing the spin. Thanks for tuning in.